We are off stream now, or we're... Okay, then I'm not gonna say anything. I think Poseidon, I messaged you the All Stars, right?
You send that doobie real fast.
Yeah, all I know is that 10 people in this league have bad tastes. 10 people in this league don't know what they voted for. Like, that's a factual comment. Yeah, I figured when I saw the protects who did what. It just makes sense. I'm not. That's been on who's protect cannons or. Yeah, that's been a pretty standard cannons protect for the last couple games. I'm gonna guess I know who doesn't do. I don't know cannon strategists, and I'm sure they got something planned with that. But I have to think it's not just Hot Dog because that's not Torbjorn. And they say, do we have ball in this game or no? No. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Condolences to Snittic.
And Lucent.
Yeah, and listen.
But I mean, mostly Snitting. Do you play ball?
Nate, I think
I'm learning
Nate,
all
I thought
new
Nate plays
things
ball
about
when it
you.
comes.
Look at us. We're bonding.
I was drunk enough to spam stream, or I don't think I did it in stream. I think I did it in Discord that just said play wrecking ball or you're throwing. Not really expecting it to work. All of a sudden he goes back to spawn and clicks on wrecking ball.
Well, I mean, I do call Nick my drunkle. No backstory behind that. That's just it.
I mean, story there is you will respect me. Like, that is my proper title.
Oh no.
I don't think either of these teams really relies on Doomfist, so we'll see what happens. What's the issue with Meteor Strike? Same thing. I was hearing some Sombra things. So, I think Wrecking Ball was the biggest, though. I don't think any of the other ones can do it reliably. Who did I tell you the comment I read today? That was just like, the subject was like, Wrecking Ball, something's wrong with Wrecking Ball. His ult is causing people out to DC, and the top comment was just, "Nope, Sombra just got a crazy buff." Fucking Sombra. Have the teams been? Who's supposed to be the second caster tonight? I don't know, Alpha. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
So the graduation was a hit.
Yeah, it was really good. They did Usher's ABCs.
Okay.
ABCs of movement. Are you familiar with this?
No.
It's Usher, and I guess it was like a Sesame Street song, and it's all about like T is for like turn around, so it's to get kids to be active like while doing their ABCs. Except U is for fucking Usher, because Usher's got some type of fucking like he got to make it about himself. Every letter gets a verb except U for Usher.
I mean, what exercise are you gonna do with you?
Give me a minute, I can think of something. just a bunch of 4-year-olds doing fucking burpees. Like,
I mean, they fucking love that shit. Like, someone who works consistently with 3 and 4-year-olds, they love burpees.
because it has the word
Like,
burp
I'm not
in it.
True. Like, I was like, you guys want to do the burpees? Like, yeah, let's do burpees. I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, God. They're like, will you do it with us? I'm like, no.
That's fine. Oh, we have our first team.
Oh, can I get an invite to that game? I've just been playing Mystery Heroes. It's all good. Hey, I know one of these people.
Who?
Damp.
Damp Butter.
I played with him
Evros
like
is pretty
once or
active.
twice.
Flashy, you'll
I
see
play with
Tyler in
Evros
chat
a
every
lot.
now and again. Who we saying what up to?
Tyler.
Oh, I should get the stream online.
Young Tyler.
Is Tyler in the stream?
He is. Making sure. I love slow.
If you guys are watching, don't forget that Blizzard is doing a thing where if you I don't know the details, and this is not I'm not getting paid by Blizzard yet, or am I? If you watch certain streamers at certain times, certain affiliated streamers, you can unlock more Baptiste sprays with this event.
That's all dependent on the streamer schedule found on Blizzard.
Yeah, that's all. I know some good ones. I know Siegel did it yesterday, which I wish that would have been brought to my attention sooner. A really good one to watch is Bacon Jack, actually, who does play for the Hunters. Chengdu Hunters.
Shangdong Hunters.
I'm still pushing for. I wish they played Stage 4 on the present patch of the game, the Xbox patch. This way, it's like Amen. Like I just want to hear Monty be like, "Up, Amen's got mines. He drops it, and Jonak looks like he's going off the edge, and he is DC'd. Like he's gonna lose that ult charge when he gets back. He's got to quit out of the application and pray to the Overwatch gods that they let him back in quickly." Apparently, there was several streamers were taking advantage of that glitch yesterday online. So,
Oh. I mean, I would if I knew how to play him.
I mean, there's a difference between doing it in your comp games and doing it on stream where you're probably getting money.
True. True.
Which are comp games, but I think Blizzard is probably going to watch the people monetizing themselves, and that they have been affiliated with a little bit on a tighter leash than a bunch of gold players. Who, let's be honest, I've played half my comp games this year, had somebody DCing. Like...
Oh, yeah. Insert person's name here.
Where are the glass cannons? Glass cannons.
They're late. Disqualified.
They're late. For a very important date.
Hey, that's a Alice in Wonderland quote.
I knew you'd know that, actually. Do you know the quote? The
I
full
know
quote? It's like
that one. It's like
You do know it?
I know it because Alice in Wonderland musical. Because I'm a fucking nerd. It's like the beginning song.
I'm late for a very important date. It's like no time to talk about. I'm late, or something like that.
Yeah.
No time to sit around and debate. I'm late, something like that.
Eat me.
For some reason, I just went to the old Rugrats episode where they're trying to get him off the sippy cup. Drink me!
Not much.
Howdy.
Hello. Oh, is that my feedback?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I had my phone too close. My bad.
You're too close, man. You're too close.
Can I have an invite, please? What?
Chicken butt.
Oh, what are the
I'm proud
bands?
of you.
Can I ask?
What? Tyler, what do you want to talk about, Tyler? You talk to us, Tyler. What do you want to talk about? We're waiting on the cannon, so this is... Hello, Electra.
I got my kazoo in for D&D.
You got a kazoo?
Yeah.
So, when I was
I'm a
playing...
bard, and someone said, I was like, my character's gonna play kazoo. He's like, the only way I'll accept that is if you actually bring a kazoo in. And no one heard him say that, but those two. And I looked at him and I said, you're gonna fucking hate saying that.
So when I played in a grunge band, I would go to, like, anytime I went to the guitar store. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a music store, but, like, at the front they have a bunch of, like, small things that for, like, oh yeah, I can use that for $1, like shakers and stuff like that. And the one by my house has, like, a bucket of kazoos. So I bought a kazoo for $1, and for about
new
4
setup.
months,
Huh.
any
Nice
time
setup.
that they
I like it. It looks a bit more
And it-
livelier than the last one, to be honest.
anytime there was a song that they were writing, I was like, "Can we put a kazoo solo in here?" And they never put a kazoo solo in there.
Kazoo solo. Ooh. I was a bit disappointed though. You didn't put my clip in the montage.
Wait, you released the montage?
There was no music. Was there supposed to be music?
I was just trying to get it out. I am not.
Can,
great at
can we
editing.
can we retroactively just set it to Chariots of Fire?
I mean, we could.
Do you know what Chariots of
is-
Fire is?
No. Is there a like a highlight thing in the league? Because actually have like a Mercy montage I made and a DPS and a Diva montage I made, and I just want to like show off.
Throw it in the plugs.
I just wasn't sure, so.
Oh yeah, that's free reign.
Oh, I'm so excited to go against Flex Force. Ooh! Cause the thing that happened was my team.
I'm the first
was Chris
highlight.
Angels. Yes,
yeah, your window
you are.
maker play.
So we had to forfeit because our first game, everybody couldn't make it, so. So it's gonna be really good to go against Flex Force again.
Yeah, that'll be a great game.
Because technically, if we didn't forfeit, we would have been undefeatable.
Undefeated.
Undefeated, yeah,
Or-
whatever.
or un-
Whichever
or
however you
undefeatable.
say it. Yeah.
I mean, they technically would still be undefeatable, I guess, in the present tense, but they would have been undefeated in the regular season.
Correct. And this
Yeah, I'm
Undefeated.
fun at parties.
FNF.
This season.
So
Just saying.
you know who was it? Who was it? The one that warned us about the Hammond?
That'd be Nick.
Everyone, every single human being,
I think
every
was it
single human
Nick?
being who's ever
Because
played.
you know what happened? We were in a game as you said that, and Hammond used mines, and 2 of our people disconnected.
Oh, you mean last night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I was the first one to mention it, but we were actually trialing someone, and he's like, "Heads up, Hammond's broken his shit right now," and we're like, "What
No,
now?"
yeah, and what's it called? And then someone, and then when I got on today, I played a couple games, and I was just like, "Holy hallelujah! I love that little bar where it's all Hammond is, or Wrecking Ball, whatever, is disabled right now."
Hamtaro, like it's
Which
Yeah,
sucks because Hammond's my second tank I play.
he's the funnest character to play in the game. Has some of the best
He is
voice
so
lines
fun to
because it's all
play.
just hamster noises and then a robot shitting on people.
I even have the Hammond dance. I had to get it.
Well,
I had enough
Hammond has
saved
the
up,
best dance.
finally. He's got music with his actually.
I think Farah has music in one of her emotes too. I think the rocket guitar. I could be wrong.
Oh well, yeah, kind of, but not like
You
actual
could just play
music.
Lucio,
music.
and there's just always music.
I mean,
No, there's not always music.
yes, there is. It's always playing.
Sometimes
Yes, there
Nope.
is. No,
not
there's
when you get
always
hackety
music.
hacked.
Oh, true.
Okay, Mr. Technical.
Prime
Listen,
subs
only-
tonight, I would,
on-
but I kind of wasted all my like Prime subs on Jane and his Elo.
Ugh.
I don't know
waste
the way
mine on
Prime
Emong.
subs
It's
work.
okay.
So if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, for that matter, you just click.
I
subscribe
don't. I
and
wish.
choose channel.
I don't. I do not.
Yeah, I waste my Twitch primes on Emong.
That's a worthwhile waste.
Emong's pretty. I started watching
love
Emong.
Emong.
Emong's my favorite.
He's very
Well, I'm watching.
He's up there.
I was watching Seagull and XQC for my sprays. So
There's a great Emong one of Emong gets put up against like 4 owl players and he just starts flipping out.
All right. So
He's like, how do they have that many owl players?
as we are
We have no owl players.
here for a match, I'm gonna kind of moderate this conversation. What are you all looking?
to be honest,
winner and a
since
loser.
Silver Synergy protected Diva, it seems. I want to see some really fat bombs. No, not the little 3-man. I want to see a 5-man bomb. I've only ever gotten
agree.
one 6-man bomb, and
See,
that was
I would
in
be
Paris.
okay
And
with
you
the
got to think
3K
of it.
bomb.
Paris is recently a new map too. So when I say first ever 6-man with that clip that I sent you, that was my first one. I want to see fat bombs in here. I understand Mei is banned. It would have been a nice combo ult. Another one is either that or a Sombra. If they run Sombra stealing plays. I have done that so much. I accidentally, you know that little highlight she has called Hacked or whatever? I
yeah.
stole play of the game from my diva who got a 3-man, and my play was hacking everybody and saving somebody, like, so the Ryan wasn't, but then he hammered down my Lucio, and I saved him by hacking him as he was going to charge. I want to see some combo ults. I think that's my main, that's a big thing I see. in this league that I've not seen is combo ults. Ult usage. I want to see that a lot. I want to see ults more.
Cannons are usually pretty good with that. Cannons do pair their ults very nicely.
Well, I don't think I've ever really gone against them because I'm not in this division. I'm in the other division.
Yeah.
So, we do that a lot. I think I have also was it Pint? I know
Instinct?
combo ults like. Is it Instinct? Yes, Instinct. When we went against you guys did a lot of ult combos and it frustrated us. That was a good thing. Even though GG's to y'all. I think it's just more the ult usage as well. I see a lot of teams it feels like to me they just throw away their ults. And it's like the ults either needed or did not need to be used after you already have that team fight.
I would be okay with a 3K bomb if the bomb is just placed in one spot and then pushed off an edge.
Oh,
I mean,
who did I see
That was from that was Dan Butter.
Dan Butter, I believe, did that.
Yeah,
If I
and
may
Gibraltar.
chime in, I know I'm not casting. I'm just looking at the protects and the bans here, and they set a very specific stage, I think, for a very particular comp
Does it maybe
that
rhyme
some
with
people do
moats?
not like. It might rhyme with moats.
Goats,
Goats
goats, goats,
also?
goats, goats.
With the Mei and the Pharah bans, that's two characters that can frustrate Goats teams at the CLO, and the Diva and Lucio protects. I know Cannons does run a Zen variant of Goats on occasion, and I believe Silver Synergy might have run Goats at some points this season. I'd have to look into that, but I do know Cannons does come with a Zen Goats, which is at the CLO. I believe only BPE Cannons and I want to say FNF preferenced the Zen over the Moira.
I just find it interesting how everybody either protects and or bans. It's like, did they go and watch? Did they go and play against them before? You know what I mean? So like what their strat is like, oh, maybe because we have this person who plays this a lot and we don't want to go up against this to counter it because they keep getting counter to it.
Well, the two schools of thoughts that I know do exist in the league, and it's team to team. Some teams do ban based on what's most beneficial to us.
We are starting
And then-
meme for Inkling.
And then there are teams in this league that do ban based on how do we cripple the other team most.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, dude.
So it's just
I just find it really interesting because it's like you don't see a lot of people ban Diva or Lucio, yet the protects came on them anyways. The bans on the Fair and the Mei, I get that a lot because I don't even like, with me being a healer main, I don't like putting up with them. Just the weird protects, I find very interesting and they intrigue me. So I expect a lot of Diva play. I'm sure Damp Butter will not disappoint me in that because Diva is my second player I do play. Lucio, not so much, but I do expect a lot of defensive ults from him too.
Alright, and here we go with our first map, Oasis.
The worst map ever.
That's an opinion.
True. I find King's
all right.
Row.
Hordak has corrected me. FNF does not use goats. It is not them. My apologies, Hordak. I apologize
Not
for
actually
using your
sorry.
team and goats in the same sentence. I used the dirty G word with FNF.
I do like this new setup. This new setup's really nice. Pause button works. And unpause. I'm a bit blind, so if I mess up on anybody's names, I do apologize. Did you forget the
I
bands?
did not forget.
No, he was very proud of that earlier.
Was about to ask me. Oh, because there's sport in England. Okay. I remember now. I think, are they all good? You know, I find that interesting. Like, the Pachamaris, oh my god, they're so adorable. Or the Roosters for England, it's like, is there a specific reason? You know?
Well, the rooster is Paris, and it's the official bird of France. That's why the
Oh,
French
I
Football
understand
Federation.
I'm talking about more of the team, like how SS is going with the Pachamaris.
Oh.
But like, who could
a lot of
not
teams-
love a Pachamari?
I like the
If you don't love
cupcake Pachymari.
Oh, I love that one so much. I got that in the anniversary, and I was like, oh my god, I got a cupcake. It's like, if you hate Pachamaris, you have no soul.
Correct.
Alright, guys, we got a fun.
I think it's the same two cars. They're just like so fast you can just see them in multiple lanes.
I think the funniest thing I've ever experienced with these cars is, you know that emote Arisa has? Where it's stop and then go?
Uh-huh.
There's 3 people lined up one day when I was playing a game, and it was just a QP. They all stopped where the Arisa was, and as soon as Arisa's said, okay, go, everybody ran into the cars.
You know what I'm
Um,
excited
It looks like we have a Bastion coming from Real King.
Again, I don't have my
Oh, so we are
glasses.
getting
Let's
a
put this
bunker.
on, shall we?
Maybe not.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the new McCree buff?
It's fast. Very fast.
Very. It's annoying too to me.
I know that Riley's gonna do well with that.
Request of turning up game volume.
There's a pick on Herberus early. Point goes to glass cannons.
Electra, I'll get there in a minute.
And Moira trying to come and contest
When the Moira
on
got
the point.
out. Oh, that's a huge stagger.
I guarantee you, if that McCree buff did not come out, that probably would have gotten away. That Moira would have gotten away.
That is true. And both teams are currently running a Sombra. Glass Cannons currently has the ult game. There goes the first one.
Nice ult.
I find
Usage
I
on
find it
the glass
interesting.
cannon.
Both teams came out originally with the Orisa Winston. Not exactly a popular combo, but Cerberus switched off to the Roadhog after the first engagement.
He's gonna get hacked though, and Hot Dog's gonna finish him off.
Do you want a bandage for that? Do you want a bandage for that? Do you want a bandage for that?
Look at Sombra, just
Sombra
sitting up
and
here.
Soldier. Soldier's up there too.
Oh yeah, true. I just not saw him. He was like hiding in the corner.
So they might do EMP.
Yeah, there we
Yep.
go with the ult combo. I love that. I love the ult combo.
Yeah, that was a
There's
nice
already
one.
two. Can I get more?
And there's a third ult popped.
EMP is gonna come out. It's gonna find 3 people.
Looks like Glass Cannons is gonna.
Looks like it's gonna have first point. Or can SS come back? Unfortunately, High Noon's gonna keep him off point, and then Glass Cannon is gonna take first point on Oasis.
I'll be busy soon enough.
So while we prepare for the second round here, I will do the All-Stars with only 30 seconds. I'll announce the first 3 All-Stars at the conclusion of this map.
Ooh, I love hearing what happens.
There is an order in which I'm doing them. They're not in exact vote order. Because I'm stacking them out, 2 per one conference,
wait,
1 per the other.
Nick, it's your favorite comp.
Oh my god, is that a ghost? Ghost on Glass Cannon?
Meme automatically wins this map because he's running the best hero in the game, just saying. Oh, no, he doesn't.
What about
Youngster
Young?
Yashin's also running it, so they have to play this.
I've started playing her and I already love her. I still want Mercy to get a buff though, please.
She's the best character in the game. She's better than both the cheese. She's better than both the bologna and the salami combined.
And Dan Butter's gonna have to unfortunately jump off to
Just stay
reset.
with team. That was a good first fight.
Dan Butter's gonna be switching off of the sim for the Reaper and counter the Goats.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. No ults coming up for both teams. Zarya on the 68% though.
It's interesting that Cannons, when they play Goats, moves Hot Dog over to the Zen. I feel like they're not the only team in the league that moves a DPS hero to that Zen role.
I wonder
DPS are
what
gonna
other
find
teams
the
do that.
healers.
Oh, D.Va did Geek Max. And Reaper got the Zen.
Butter gonna find Hot Dog. I wonder if Hot Dog likes his bun buttered. No one got that. Okay.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Nah, it's okay. It was cheesy. I wasn't intending that.
Oh, grab out already.
Rufio getting with 2.
Oh, that was a huge shatter.
And SS is gonna come back and contest point.
That was a huge shatter.
That was a big shatter, yes. 2 ults on Synergy's side, but we do have 5 ults on Glass Cannons. Grab is gonna come out. Tired too.
Ooh, and sound. Looks like it's not gonna be enough.
Still 2 ults on Glass Cannons, Trans, and the D.Va Bomb.
Sound Bear is gonna be up soon for Damp. Probably before this fight starts.
Death Blossom.
Death
That's
Blossom.
awesome.
Damn.
Sound barrier. Oh, it's so funny.
That was a big
Ooh.
trans.
We have Zarya already again with both Zarya ults coming out.
Both, yes.
Kyrie coming out, finding 2. Hot Dog getting 2.
And it looks like Goats prevailed. When in doubt, Goats it out.
Beetle, as a token Lucio in this league, what do you think of Cole's decision not to go back and taxi his dead members there, but instead push the fight into Spawn at the high 90s?
I personally would have brought the team back, but that's his own decision because he was with his other teammates.
That's the point. Is usually you would say, taxi the team back, but at 98%, is it almost worth trying to get the quick pick out of Spawn?
Glass Cannons has already defeated everybody. Like Oasis.
That is a good question. But yeah, that was a nice first game from Glass Cannons.
So is Ball just disabled, period? Like they couldn't play it also in customs?
Ball
Or is it just in
is-
comp?
Its ball is basically removed from the game
Oh, okay.
across all game modes.
Mhm.
Okay, so are we ready for the first 3 All-Stars?
Do-do-do-do.
Do we need a drum roll?
Where's our music? Yes, please.
From So, the first one I will announce because I know he's not watching because he cannot. Because he's in this game, and that is from the Glass Cannons. Hot Dog looking for a bun.
Whoop whoop.
So, congratulations to Hot Dog. The second All-Star, also from the Doge Conference, says something about this league's voting, and that is from Big Pick Energy. Myself, Miami Nick.
Miami Nikki 9.
And the third All-Star will be announcing after Control from the Grumpy Cat Conference from Team Winnable is Fiasco.
Ooh, Fiasco.
So there's your first set of All-Stars is Fiasco, Miami Nick, and Hot Dog looking for a bun.
Are these the ones
Congratulations
for
to
like
all of the
voting,
winners.
or is that a different thing I'm thinking of?
This is what we were the last few weeks we've been having people send me messages to vote.
Which one's the one of like the best tank then?
That is
that voting will
Poseidon is setting up
continue
League
until.
Awards.
That voting will
Okay.
continue.
That is a
until
different voting.
Sunday.
That is via the.
Will that be announced during a game as well, or how will that be announced?
We're still working out the announcement of that. We will let
Okay.
you guys know as soon as we confirm when we have it.
Is there going to be a longest cheerleader award?
I mean, sure.
Nah.
Anyways, congratulations to the 3 first All-Stars, and our next map is Hollywood.
We have a swap coming in. We got Cold Tortoise coming in. Go. Alright.
Sometimes wonder how people have gotten their Xbox names. Like, why?
I just
Hot Dog
clicked
Looking
random.
for a bun?
Initiating match.
Nick, would you mind saying the 3 names again, please? Someone's ad was playing.
Oh, I apologize, Floundering. I actually, by many rules, was not allowed to vote for myself.
Thanks, Jinx.
Jinx, but the first 3 were myself, Hot Dog, from the Glass Cannons, and Fiasco from Winnable.
Ready for battle.
Looks like we got the bingos going on.
Attackers incoming in.
I wonder if they're gonna do cafe comp bunker. I believe the nastiest play I've ever seen on Hollywood was I pocketed a widow and we went to the hotel and the widow got 5 headshots. We'd like to see
The
a little bit
bingos have
more-
already started there, Beetle.
Yes, they have.
Attackers incoming. Defend.
Oh, I have, yes. Hot dog has already been saying bingo.
Fun fact about Hot Dog is Hot Dog, for the most part, has one voice line mapped to his buttons for every character. So if you pay attention to him, you'll hear his character spam one particular voice line through most of the game.
Resident coming back out on
Resident
here, and
back
Hot Dog's
King.
gonna find.
Bring it back to a
right.
64. The Dragon ult. Spooky noodles.
Danger noodles, oh no!
Yeah.
I do like
Getting
spooky
all my
stuff.
stuff mixed up.
Spooky noodles does sound a bit more childish. I might use that. I can be a child sometimes.
Can't we all?
So it looks like
Mean.
that Synergy's gonna try to come around back here. It is a bit of a weird and tight spot to be, especially since there is only one way out after that.
Gale the Mahal.
And the real king is holding high ground, or he was. Now on point. Fishing with coalescence. And tire.
Guy's gonna come out and find both healers.
How did Tyre get the immortality and two people? Yeah.
I don't know, is there fall off damage?
I'm not sure, because usually immortality just protects you, like you still get damaged, but it doesn't kill you.
Unless the healers did come out of the immortality. They might have backed up out of immortality as
That makes
it went
sense.
off. That's the only other way I can think of.
Just taking the high ground. And it looks like Hot Dog will also turn up on high ground soldier. Ooh, it sounds
Well, I mean, Hot Dog is like fucking immortality is this now as well as grab.
I think they popped sound a little early in that fight. Because it was already worn off by the time they even started fighting.
Unless Rank
Still
is
one more
touched, it looks
fight.
like they're gonna get second point. And get booped off.
So they're gonna keep fighting at their spawn, or are they gonna try to pull back? It looks like they're not gonna have a choice. Silver Synergy is just moving this point now that they have it.
You have both DPS
doesn't-
on high ground. Doesn't look like he's looking for an ult.
He
There
is.
goes the ult.
Ooh, shut
Killing
down.
the damn butter shut them down.
That's twice this game Dan Butter has shut down an ultimate DPS.
Gale the Mahol.
Has shut down Real King High Noon on point A.
I love a good Hanzo. Good Hanzos are always good.
Fire.
Tiger's come out
Good
and
point.
find 3.
And that is the first round.
Scores 0-3. Switching sides.
On the clock with 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Initiating match.
Once they got a hold of that point, they did not stop. Now I'm interested to see what kind of comps they're gonna run. Full bunker, goats, clockwork.
Never really ran Clockwork before. How does that work?
I don't know, but I hear Nick talking about it a lot.
Clockwork is
No.
a comp that is being run a lot in contenders right now by, I believe their name is Clockwork Vendetta, which is where it gets its name. And it functions as an ideal to GOATS counter. How niche it is heavily debated in our community and our server. It involves an Orisa and a Roadhog, as well as a Mei and a Torbjorn. The healers are usually a Zenyatta and a Mercy, but they can be flipped out, and usually the most common flip out is Zenyatta for a Hanzo, actually, to get extra damage. But it basically, or a Widow, and it ideally is functioning because GOATS wants to basically stand in place and force the fight where they want to fight. And between the Torb and the Mei, you're basically trying to eliminate the ground they walk on.
And we are now seeing goats come out again from glass cannons.
Mean
Real
coming down
King.
real low, almost dying.
Real King just did something really good there, which you don't see a lot of Zaryas do, which is he bubbles himself first because he knows that the self bubble is on a shorter cooldown, and walks in front of the Reinhardt. And that part sounds basic, but you don't see a lot of Zaryas doing.
Looks like the first fight will go to Silver Synergy. Pushes all the way back to spawn. To stagger on me. And they're gonna try to control left and upstairs and get shattered.
Gale the Mahol.
There goes Coalescence. And they'll catch everyone.
Silver Synergy doing a really nice job on this defense here.
They are holding really nice.
Really well. Ult usage again is very nice. They're not all using their ults all at once, and they're actually really getting their ults pretty back. Getting their ults back pretty quick. You don't usually see that a lot, especially with Eros. I believe he was low. Oh, and out comes the mayhem against Baby Diva.
Feels bad.
Last cannons with 4 ults, almost 5 with Kings coming up. Expect a big push with a lot of ults, and or a failure of no ults. afterwards.
So are we gonna see the Zarya Hanzo combo with Silver Synergy, or are we gonna see them separately?
Огонь по готовности.
And there it is.
What I
Yeah,
like
Butter
about
gets
that,
two.
what I like about that is Butter was almost on. Butter was intentionally separated from his team to give himself a different angle from the grab. So you're looking for the grab, you see the grab come out. I think naturally you're gonna face forward, and then all of a sudden you get T-boned by a dragon, by a spooky noodle.
Yeah. Spooky noodles. Ooh.
Hammer Down's gonna be coming out. Tran coming out from the glass cannon. Grab is also going to be coming out, and Silver
It looks like
Synergy
Glass
is
Cannon
going
will
to
take
be
that.
down.
30 seconds.
Unless SS can come back and contest.
And they are contesting. They will not get another person
That's
on
going to
before it
be
ends.
a big problem because now they don't have one of the DPS right up with them. Hard to dagger.
And we stand on point. I feel so
I do like. I was just about to say that. I like Zen on cart here. Yes, you do lose the instant trans if need be, but trans does give Zen a small speed boost. Zen has long range heals, long range damage, as long as you have sight lines. But the problem a lot of people have with Zen staying on cart, especially now when he's joined with the Brig, is a lot of DPS and a lot of tanks don't understand that if the healer can't see you, the healer can't heal you.
Yep. Now Brig is pushed back up with the team. What was that? Switch back. Looks like Junkrat might be trying to go kill the Zen. We have a little 1v1 on point. Which is dead and committed.
Sorry, to the rescue!
And it looks like they're not gonna... They can't get out to contest.
Like Eva earlier, I was not a big fan of her.
And no one's on cart. Moved right now, and now Sunset's walking back.
Glass Cannon is being very aggressive, but it's
And it's working.
out really well for them.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you don't see a lot of teams who are very aggro get away with it, but Glass Cannon is doing really well.
Ooh, that was a huge ult by King.
You can see
There's a
Cannon
lot
is
of
a very well rehearsed team. They play very well together. This is a team that has been playing together since season 1, at least most of their roster, and it really shows at times like they know when to pull back.
Ooh, big shatter from behind. Things run all the way up.
And now comes Mayhem on the Zarya. I love seeing this Mayhem too.
Огонь по готовности.
Grabbing trans. Oop, Diva Bomb. Grab one. They're still contesting. There's a lot of staggers. There's coalescence.
SS trying to, as much as they can.
SS is
trying to
holding this
turn
real
into
well.
Overtime. 50 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like that is it. This is the second round. Silver Synergy does have more time.
Score 3-3. Initiating match.
Come on, I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Ooh, King Cole is on the Widow.
Hello? Anyone out there?
And it looks like Silver Synergy is going to be running goats. Goats on defense.
4,
Looks like we're gonna get goats against Sombra goats here.
60 seconds.
Smotes.
remaining. Defend objective A.
Silver Synergy is holding pretty well. Both Brig ults are out. Brig vs. Brig. Coalescence, Champ, and Grab. Ooh. It's a very close fight.
Fire at will.
That was a nice timing. Ooh, that was a big shatter. So much contest. And I don't think Silver Synergy has anyone to contest again. Unless this Lucio can make it back over the wall. But I think they're just going to give the point.
This reminds me of the contest between MPS and Lucifer's Angels on Hanamura that night. The longest contest ever. They are in overtime though, so one to
And they
nine
do have
minutes,
EMP.
And that overtime is going to go down real quick. Electrical combos on this.
EMP Grab.
Team
That
kills
was a
can come
nice
out on
play.
glass cannons. They're holding this very well. Very, very well. I already like Jam Butter. Jam Butter is supporting my team with that diva. Let's go. Glass cannons trying their hardest to hang on.
Oh, big Diva Bomb. Ooh, that's a big shatter. Only one left on point is Brig. Lucio makes it back, Ryan makes it back.
Both Zaryan's high charge.
Огонь по готовности.
Grab on point. Grab anybody.
Lucio almost making 139. Glass Cannons is gonna come out again though.
And it looks
Baby
like that
Diva.
is point B.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Butter by himself right now.
I need healing. I might need this later.
This is what happens when I go online, sorry.
Oh, that's another EMP. Another grab. But Cerberus is
Is Glass
behind.
Glass Cannon's gonna make this all the way? Still have 3 pushing.
They will. Go. Oh,
They're gonna
stop.
go.
Way.
And this is gonna be a round complete with 6.
Score 6-3. Switching sides.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
Initiating match.
Hello.
Ready for battle.
Blackout, this isn't the time.
What's up? What's up?
You're in the middle of a casting party right now.
What do you mean casting? Wait, what?
For League.
Like the casting couch?
Yes, welcome to the casting couch.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to be on it. Wait, can I play with you guys at least? They're like, I'll just be on the side or some shit.
It's
I'm
a
just,
league.
like, really. I'm just like really bored. I'm good. You already know I'm good. Let me fucking join your league, dude.
Dude, don't start. Okay, so now we have Silver Synergies finally coming up and going
So
for
we're making it around
Glass Cannon.
back. Sadly, there is no farm animals in this point. Liking your resolution again.
kind of a divey comp, you could say.
They're like half because they have the Orisa. Kind of forces them to slow push. But they also have the Winston that gives them the dive opportunities.
Silver Synergy coming back. We do have Ryan coming back for Glass Cannon. Unfortunately, he's gonna get taken down by Tortoise.
And no one is coming back.
They do still have 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock.
And they do have 3 ults up. Or, not them. Actually, both teams have 3 ults. Silver Synergy is about to have 4 with the Coalescence.
You'd almost rather see cannons hold all their ults, and then just ult push them and get them off the card. Because cannons
Yep.
will only have to win one fight after the next 6
I already like the Cannon. cannons with their ult uses really well. Really good. I'm not sure how to put that sentence.
60 seconds remaining.
Ooh. Glass cannons do have everything but EMP at this point.
I do have to be careful though because 60 seconds have now passed and they get off the point. It's gonna be all bad.
Touch from afar.
They made a smart move going out the outside door because the Junkrat was waiting for him. The Junkrat would now be behind Ren. He's taken out. Ooh.
And out come the ults. 3 by the real king.
Just this one, bro.
Big EMP unfortunately is not gonna really help, especially if nobody's there. Was that some tactical crashing I was seeing, or?
Play of the game.
Are we
Lawyer
ready for the
play
next
the
3
game.
All-Stars?
Yes.
After we watch this,
Surrender to my will.
After we watch Youngster Yash
you'll want to
play
see the
the
play of the
game.
games.
Look at all the healing that Coalescence can provide.
I do want to apologize about earlier, Poseidon and casters. It is what happens when I appear online.
It is all good.
Alright, so the next 3 All-Stars. We'll start with the Grumpy Cat Conference this time. From Flex Force, Ginger Gorilla. Making his first All-Star appearance.
King Kong
aren't
would bang
these
his chest
Technically
and roar with
all.
laughter.
Thank you, Beetle, for getting the joke.
Okay.
The second All-Star from, well, at this point, the third All-Star from the Grumpy Cat team, joining Fiasco and Ginger, is from Lucifer's Angels, and it's Kevin.
Way to go.
Go, Kevin!
And on the Doge side, from Soul Reapers is Snittig. Congratulations
My
to
man
Ginger Gorilla,
Snittig.
Kevin, and Snittig. They joined Fiasco, myself, and Hot Dog in the All-Star game.
It'll be the Battle of the Stars. All of the stars.
Any healers in that All-Star pick? Or are they coming up?
Not yet.
So far, Ginger is a support.
Oh, okay.
I have flexed onto support myself.
Brig doesn't count.
So Ginger's a support?
I'm probably getting benched next game.
So we got Ginger's a support. We got Nick is a flex, I guess. Oh, we got
That's all the supports that have so far been named.
yes.
Because we've only named Hot Dog. Hot Dog, as
Dog.
we've seen, has played
Token flex.
Zenyatta.
No one tricks.
All right, we are here in our halftime break.
No, I've said that I've already been named, and that's. I mean, that's the running thing. Is I only play one character.
It's true.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a top 500 Brig, which is the only reason why he's
halftime,
loud.
huh?
So what do we think about that first half? No one.
I mean,
was not
lots of good
disappointed.
fights.
I was not disappointed in the ult usage. I loved
I
the
concur.
ult usage and the combos. That it was something I wanted to see, and I got to see it.
Yeah,
I was
EMP
not
grab
disappointed.
works pretty well.
And just a reminder.
So I've
that-
asked this a lot about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just a reminder that it's first to 3, not best of 4, or not a force map set in the playoffs, because map differential here. So could be looking at our last map here on Volskaya.
If Volskaya ends it, I will name the remaining 6 All-Stars at the conclusion of Volskaya. If it does not end it, I will name the next 3, and then the final 3 at the end of the escort map tonight.
I was just about to answer Jinx when Mr. Bad Penny in the chat has already answered it.
Way to go, Penny.
Kevin is a really well Orisa player on the Lucifer's Angels. I've also seen other members from other teams say he's really well, say he's very hard to be put up against. So I think the one thing I like to ask is which character everybody likes, but I want to go against that and say which character in the Overwatch ever do you hate the most?
Hate the most. Ooh.
Hate the most. Like, say you're playing your character,
Are
and
you talking
next thing you know,
lore-wise, or just like...
no, just
I would
in
say-
general, like,
I would say that my least favorite character right now is Wrecking Ball, because he does that thing where he ults and I have to leave the game.
well, not right now, of course. I'm just talking in general. Like, for me, and I'm not sure. Okay, not gonna say disrespectfully, but I do not like Maze. I don't like Maze because of how her freezing rate is now. And it's like, I'll be in ult sometimes, and next thing you know, it's like a headshot to the face takes me down from 200 to 75 sometimes.
I don't like Sim.
Sim, I'm actually okay with the Sim this time.
As
It
a
was when she had
Lucio player,
tracking
it's
game.
like...
I feel they need to put her fire rate down. They did not need... It goes up when even a shield's up now, and that's the only thing I think it should be not here.
I really hate playing Beret. Sombra and May. I feel like I'm hacked way.
Hard,
Because
actually.
they're all hackers.
So we had Ginger, Pint of Cafefe, Kevin, Nick here with us.
Hot
Oh
dog.
my gosh, I don't remember everybody's.
It's now in chat.
We have, oh yeah, okay,
no.
there we go. We have Fiasco, Nick, Kevin, Snitting, Ginger, and Hot Dog.
Okay, we
So
got.
who do you think's gonna win the league of overall? Or are you guys gonna wait until the final 2?
I'm gonna go out on a say Flux Force is tough all around, but crew have looked unbeatable.
I agree to his statements.
I think it would be really cool to play up against the other division, see how they play.
Yeah,
I believe that's halftime, isn't it?
Yeah, just about. I'm just gonna go. And we've got Volskaya for map 3. We'll have glass cannons on offense first. We switch side. Thanks, Real Jinx, for the Twitch Prime sub. That's what I'm here.
Again, I would like to see the Diva come out a bit more in Silver Synergy. Not just in GOATs, but more of just overall. I know the Glass Cannons does a good job of the combo ults, but I would like to see maybe a Shatter Diva Bomb.
For sure. Yeah, I would like to see a bomb combo come out on.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Here we go to Volskaya.
Initiating match.
And the new rules are in effect for this game. It'll be a little bit more difficult to snowball as you go through.
Oh, true. So you have the 3 second,
The 3.5 second respawn
3
time.
second spawn as defenders.
I believe you also only get 3 minutes after the first cap instead of 4.
4. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna guess we're gonna see at least one team play goats,
Ready for battle.
and we are currently not seeing that. Sadly.
Mr. Bad Penny with the
I'd have to say
100
the
bit
best.
cheer. Thank you.
Look, he's even got you your little confetti.
Oh, Hordak with the.
Thanks,
2
Hordak,
months
for
of-
that Twitch Prime.
Wow.
Love you all. Just remember, every penny that goes into this goes back into.
Oh my penny!
Even every bad penny.
Every bad penny.
Every good penny and every bad penny.
You got Beetle here for the dad jokes. As I work in aquatics, I am a fan of the increased skin Deadbeat.
Oh, and it's Sun Beach Chan. Don't swoon over him just yet. Wait till he wins the game.
Ooh, hot dog got a pick.
Translocating. Mucho mejor.
Ooh, big punch.
What I like what they're doing here is Kaiser's doing a good job of pushing Cold Tortoise away from his teammates. And once they're getting that shield out of the way, Real King is pushing the now exposed team of Doomfist and basically forcing them into that hack fist. Also, Kaiser yelling "come here" is hilarious. The only thing that would top that is I would need some, and they say out of the Doomfist.
Oh, I love doing that ult line.
Big bomb. Still got spooky noodles.
Hey, we're done. He's gonna find 3 people. Transcendence is gonna come out, and Swift is gonna come out too. Finds Hot Dog.
Cerberus gets a pick on Real King. Damp's just coming back with that Doomfist. That was quite the kerfuffle.
I have just realized he is doing a 3-2-1 top with 3 DPS, 2 healers, and 1 tank.
See you later.
Heroes with the good shot.
This will restore.
Do have 3 ults on the glass cannon side, coming up with Doomfist, Rhine, and the Sombra.
Coalescence is building fast.
This will heal.
Ooh, and Pulse catches 2.
Apagando las luces.
Meteor strike.
3 ult combo, unfortunately, I have not seen anybody die. There is going to be a punch death though on the Zenyatta by the Rookie.
Surrender to my will.
Coalescence is popped. The end of a fight. That was kind of a okay call.
You know that.
Injured again.
My ultimate. Get in position.
Glass Cannon's coming back with Grav and Coalescence, while Silver Synergy is holding with Doomfist and Spooky Noodles.
Are we just going to start calling it that now? Let's just start calling that the rest of the season or the next season. We do have Coalescence and the Gravitation Strike as well as the Transcendence on the Glass Cannon side. We do have also 3 on the Silver Synergy side.
Who's
Dan Butter's going to find 1 on the enemy Doomfist.
I think this is the first we've seen Dan Flutter this set of games on the Doom. That was a nice hold by Silver Synergy.
Even give up a tick there.
This is my will.
I always find DPS hard to play.
Ooh, Dan
More
Flutter spun
or
just a
coming
little
in
bit and got
by
caught.
Dan Butter.
I think that'd be also overextended just a little bit.
Surrender to my will.
When they made it back to not give him full trick.
Meteor strike.
He's gonna come out.
Guys are
Oh,
holding on with
Glass Cannon coming out.
And, it
And
looks like
Glass Cannon.
Lucio's gonna Lucio is so close to making him back.
Your power is
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I didn't think there were too many big ults that made the attack easier for them.
Yeah, it did look like the ults are hoping for the best. So we have it. This could be the last semi-final.
Ready for battle.
And it looks like Silver Synergies is pulling out a Hanzo Goats?
Attackers incoming in
Hanzo
30
Ana
seconds.
Goats?
The Han Goats.
Yep. Well, Glass Cannon just sticking with the 2-2-2. Soldier McCree.
Breeze a Diva and Zen.
5, 4, 3.
Hopefully it's enough healing. They have 2 single
Attackers incoming.
target healers.
Yes, but the
And Soldier.
But the Discord orb really things die.
Yeah.
Get into
I like memes for positioning. Up top and above.
We'll say we have seen meme back to stream last season.
That is true.
Meme is one of the more flexible, if not the most flexible, players have in the league. He has significant time on all three roles this season and last season, and really helps cannons fill in the interstices, if you will. It's a great word for you, by the way, interstices.
It's a good pick.
I learned that in a law class. It basically is the gray area between.
I do like the new animation for the defense matrix.
Yes.
I don't. It messed with me so much.
It's a lot more visible.
My main issue with the new D Matrix animation is it's about 5 meters too short.
That's what they said. It was 5 meters. I can usually get every shot for like a McCree ult, but I've always ever missed one. Another thing is, here comes Real King. Another thing is, they don't have it anymore, but when people used to eat ults, they used to show them the cookies, and it doesn't anymore.
Ooh. Coming in.
Get out of my way,
Hot Dog looks like he came back, but we have
So there's synergy
Silver
appears to
Synergy coming
keep
back.
them on.
Fortunately, that's going to be an ult down, and Zampire used his ultimate to get back into mech.
Used it for zoning purposes because there were 2 DPS up top that were super close to getting back.
Oh, I did not see that. I did not realize that.
This syrup behind. They switched from the Honda to the syrup. That Anna's hidden all her sleeps.
Just missed the line on that high move.
One comes in. And then one. Ooh, the soldier ult.
But he gets them off
Oh, that catches one, then gets caught. Oh. Just lost Lucio ult. That was bad. That was a nice push.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I think now that Hammond has a emote to where his mech gets to dance, I feel that now both Diva and Hammond need it to where their mechs can quote unquote tactical crouch. So when you're always in one game by yourself, it's like, yes, Baby Diva can do it, but why not the mech? Hammond's a little gerbil. He's not gonna get up as mech, so let his ball do it for
I think
him.
that should be a thing. when Hammond's Meg gets destroyed, he just pops out and is a little hamster.
Oh my god, the hitbox.
Yeah, the hitbox, and all he can do is go up and bite people.
Yeah, I was gonna say it can only be.
Well,
melee.
I have it.
Oh, that would be broken.
I have it
Imagine
actually
trying to hit
on-
him.
I have it on questionable sources. I can't give my sources, but that the Hero 31 is not the Talon tank that was teased, but is actually another mech-based heroes. And when the mech explodes, it becomes Jetpack Cat, and she can fly through the air.
Okay.
Thanks for the cheers.
That would be amazing.
Nope, that's Hordak.
See, I want them to add all of the Diva characters, all the mechs. So you could just run around and be like Power Rangers.
Go to Power Rangers.
You could be Beetleborgs and be way less successful.
Or Voltron. Yep, like if all of you ults within like
I
5
feel like
seconds,
we
each
just
other
made
form a
Titanfall.
giant robot. It's meme.
Really nice hold by Silver Things here. Rally's gonna come out for Black Cannon.
I like the route that King just made to go around back unsuspected and basically kept this point alive. Let's see if Kaiser can block that. Great sound barrier there by Cole.
Огонь по готовности!
They make it back just in time. Now that
This is
Diva
the ult
Bomb.
usage. Yeah, with the Diva Bomb here. You already won the team fight, so I don't believe the Diva Bomb was necessary. You could have used that Diva Bomb very well on the next point. Again, that's another thing I want to see is the ult usage and how to use them wisely. Not saying they don't, because they are very well doing it, but that Diva Bomb could have been saved for this point. They do not have that now with
Ooh,
Big Hammer though, with
Big.
4 people.
fat
I
shot.
believe that's what the kids call a fat shat.
But now we have Silver Synergy already having ults being built up, and it's gonna hurt Black Cannon.
Gonna hurt them the whole point.
So that Diva Bomb for Glass Cannon, the thing is, if they had held that Diva Bomb,
I don't
feel...
hate that Diva Bomb actually. I'm gonna
I
politely
get where
disagree with
you're
you.
probably gonna come
Because
from
you want to
is
zone out. 'Cause
fend
you
them
want to
off.
make sure you cap that point. Because you're only gonna get 30 seconds, which is enough time just to push that point. So unless you're expecting, I think Derek was their diva there.
Correct.
Unless you're expecting some type of crazy 5 or 6K, which frankly he has not done this game, and they weren't really built to do it. They didn't have the grab online.
Ready for
It
battle.
would have been wasted on point B. You might have been able to get a pick, but you also have to realize at point B there is one of the most defender-friendly spawns in the game. So
Glass
would it
Cannon's running
have
full bunker.
benefited you to hold that versus using it and securing the first point?
Well, I'm not.
It's just two
agreeing
different
and or
ways to-
disagreeing. No, I
No,
understand
it's
where
just
you're coming
two
from.
different ideologies.
Right. I understand where you're coming from. But here seeing how the Shadow Team got
You
4
want a
people,
bandage for that?
that
You
would have
want a
been a
bandage
big
for that?
distraction to
You
where
want a bandage
Diva
for
could
that?
thrown her ult in, possibly have gotten a few picks with everybody grouped up on that point.
For that?
Defend objective A.
Try to keep yourself in one piece. I don't mind an easy ride.
Interesting fact there, I think, shooting.
I saw that too. I was looking it up and I was like, wait a second.
I used to do that back when Hanzo had his scatter.
Oh, that was broken. I remember using that. Looks like Silver Synergy is gonna go up top once again. Hog is gonna be anti, is gonna hurt him. He's
Very
gonna get
hurt.
back and have the fields though. And out goes Meme, out goes Hot Dog.
Looks like Silver Synergy is going to take this point. Going into this next point, Silver Synergy is also.
Yep, and then we have a Diva Bomb and a Shatter for Silver Synergy.
And Nano.
Nano too. I would love to see a combo here.
Shatter Bomb.
Yes. The nastiest Shatter Bomb. Oh, here it comes!
Oh, there's. Oh, Immortality.
Oh, and Cord's gonna come out. Doesn't look like
Along with the
anybody's stepping in
Wakanda
it though.
barrier.
Wakanda barrier. Oh, I got the Ejecting! That
Let them up.
I've had that happen so many times. And then you go and watch the kill cam and it wasn't even meant for you.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but King Cole pulled himself off the point, matrixed himself, or amplified himself, and then just shot healing grenades onto point.
Yes, apparently, yeah.
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 So instead of
everyone
giving it for his
advanced
team
the
as a
healing.
whole boost, he decided to use it as a healing opportunity.
All better.
We do have a
I mean, if you're
Mercy
not
Ultra
doing it, you're not
Blast
doing it right.
Cannon, 2 for Silver Synergy with Danger Noodles, or Spooky Noodles as we now call it, and the Heat Drop. We do
Poseidon,
have another
more
shatter
clarification,
coming up.
please. If this goes to draw, do the cannons win? It is first to 3, so if
So we could go to 7. We could go to 6.
so, it could technically go to yes.
It shouldn't go to 6.
Out comes Beat Drop, Molten Force gonna come out, and Valkyrie, Diana moving on Bridge, Diana Fuel's coming out on point.
Condon barriers back up. We'll give a bomb.
Unfortunately, it only finds the turret. Hog's only gonna be the only one on point.
Looks like that question
And-
is pretty moot.
And
Silver
Synergy is gonna
Synergy
win
takes game 3.
Volskaya.
Play of the game.
Ooh, Kaiser play the game.
Love to see those main. Yeah, boots, right?
So, are we ready for the next 3 All-Stars?
Let's hear it.
As always.
So the next 3, we have the second member of Soul Reapers going to the All-Star game, and that is Jinx.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Jinx. I
Joining
know he's gonna be
Jinx
happy about that.
on Team Doge is from Dad's Children, young Tyler.
Young Tyler, congratulations, my dude.
And also joining his regular season teammate on Grumpy Cat, we have from Flex Force, Tom Troyman. So we have, so far, for those just joining us, the All-Stars already announced. out of the Grumpy Cat Conference, you have Fiasco, Ginger Gorilla, Kevin, and Tom Troyman. And from the Doge Conference, you have myself, Hot Dog, Snittig, Young Tyler, and Jinx.
Congratulations again to all those 9 that have just been announced. 3 more will be announced after this last map.
Oh, they have to.
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
So if Silver Synergy wins Watch Point Gibraltar, what will be the last one?
The
Last map.
The last one will be Helios. Everyone.
Ooh, no, I think
Well,
I'd
the
take
5th
my,
one would be Ilios. We would have to go
Yes.
to another map, hypothetically, if
So
Flex Force,
it'll-
if Flex
it'll
Force,
be
if Silver
2-2.
Synergy wins. If
whoever
No,
Right,
we
that's
can't go to
why
map
I
6.
asked.
We'll only go to map 5.
I have it set so you don't need.
We can't go to map 6.
Wait, hold on, I have to do math here. So this is
2
map
plus
4
2
coming
is
up.
4.
Oh, I'm thinking there was a draw. Yep, you're right. You're right.
It's
I
not a draw
apologize.
thing.
Also,
I was thinking
I
it too,
would
it's okay.
also don't start it. You're on Ilios.
Oh, good call.
What are we looking at?
I was getting caught up.
I would also have to say I take back my saying on Oasis. Ilios is the worst map ever. I hate it. There's too many edges.
That's why I like it as a Lucio. Like, come on.
I don't play Lucio. Him and Baptiste are actually the 2 healers I can't play, and I would actually like to
Arriving
play
at
him.
Watch Point Gibraltar.
But it was.
I was
it's
kind of
so
forced to play
difficult.
Lucio.
Hmm.
Thanks, Nick.
Fun fact: I was not always a Mercy main. I was tried Lucio out first, to be honest. I could not get the hang of him.
Nick forced me to play Lucio. He said we're playing goats and you're the Lucio.
And you just started picking him up?
Yep.
I said you
I
on
was-
Lucio, Pure Hate on Zenyatta, and you guys are gonna fucking play those characters until you're good at them.
And then Pure Hate comes out first match, swing. And yeah.
That was listen. We were all.
It
on-
was.
We were all very surprised.
Battle.
So it used to be Lucio, and then I couldn't do Lucio. So then I think it was when Moira first came out. Moira just came out when I first started playing Overwatch
Attackers
Season 8.
incoming in 30
And
seconds.
I just left her, and then I was told, oh, you need to play tank because I started playing Mercy as well. And my friend was like, no, I'm going to force you not to play her anymore, and I was forced to play tank, and I started picking up an off tank. The next thing you know, I now play 2 off tanks, and I play almost every healer.
So slight correction of myself. Thank you, Nate, for calling me out. I said Tyler was in the Doge conference. Tyler is in the Grumpy Cat conference. Tyler will be representing Grumpy Cat.
Not the Doge.
We have
Much
a
accent.
fucker comp up here
Ooh,
for
they're going
Glass
up
Cannon.
and round.
Yeah,
That was a
pretty
sneaky
sure.
play. That was a
Who is
nice pick by
Furious?
me.
Pretty sure.
Fierce Freak 08, I remember. He was a former member of BBU and now a current member of BBU.
There goes Ryan on the side.
What Port is taking. Yep.
Don't look at the kill feed.
What kill feed? All I see is that he pinned him.
Death Butter seems to go the free push.
Big thank you to all the Patreon supporters, by the way.
So my question is, where's the merch?
Trust in me.
If I give you my Venmo, I can take some Sharpie and make a custom T-shirt for you. I can't guarantee the quality of it, but
We do have.
How about I trade you the Mudkip picture?
We do have you.
we, as you can
I
see
would
by
definitely
those
get
watching the
one.
stream tonight, it's a little more production here. Our production value is no longer at 0, so
Thanks for all
big
those.
thanks to Poseidon for that. He worked very hard on it. So
Thanks for all those.
for those of you guys that
subs
think,
and cheers.
Oh, pulled up the game.
pause.
Pause.
For all of those who think me and Poseidon do nothing but
Run our
nothing
mouths.
all day. Yeah, except shit talk everyone in
All
the
I
general
saw
chat.
was all I saw was Okay, there he goes. He just needs to be put on the right team. Rogue All-Stars have been being announced. I believe if you scroll up into the comments, they are also put down, but I also believe we will say all the names again once this map is over.
And again, we are paused because of technical difficulties. We had a disconnect. That is standard operating procedure around here, where if character disconnects, we do pause it to allow them to get back in.
Which is, I'm like, no one played Hammond. That was a very weird glitch on their part.
Alright, and here we go back into the countdown of 5.
4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Unfortunately, that is gonna make it to where the ult is no longer at 57%. I believe it was at, and then you're gonna have to start all over. We do have 3 ults coming in on, I believe it is Silver Synergy, yes, and we have 5 on Glass Cannon.
Almost. Oh, Meme Capsule's ult. We're antied.
The rally. Prep for this fight was not as strong as it was in the fight back.
Ooh, Diva Bomb. Oh,
Out comes the 3
big
man!
Diva Bomb.
That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted to see. Thank you, Damp Butter, for giving me my happiness. Damp Butter is one of my favorite Diva players, actually. I'm sorry.
As I have moved to a carry.
I don't think I ever get to play off pick.
It used to be all I played.
Ooh, big res.
Well, I mean,
But it does
I am
result.
kind of new to the season as well. I believe this is unless you guys had a season last time. This is my first season.
This
actually,
is the
that I
second
played.
season. Most people are rookies. There were only 6 teams last season. Some of them stayed, some of them went.
Next comeback contest for Glass Cannon. It looks like Silver Synergy is gonna come back. Mercy trying her hardest to stay on 2 point.
Oh,
And here
oh,
comes
they're
Damn
knocking
Butter.
Oh,
Butter
immortality.
is-
So sad.
Butter's a big fan of those push bombs. This is no time for naps, hot dog.
He's just tired after the game today. Butter trying his hardest to come back. Out comes Reinhardt. Kills us too, but that is
A
going
very
to
nice
be-
hold.
Very nice hold.
Score to 0. Switching sides.
I don't even know who Rabbit McGee is, but I love you too.
Initiating match.
Ordak, seemingly thinking that TTV, not Rogue, has a good shot at the All-Star game. So, we still have 3 more people left to be named. So, whether or not he is one, I guess we'll have to stay.
You'll have to find out.
Have to say, oh, Brendan! Rabbit McGee is almost certainly Brendan.
Hi,
Which
Brendan.
I assume,
Oh.
which I would assume would make you, in a weird way, Beatles' cousin or something.
Yeah.
BP, a family reunion. The most dysfunctional
I-
family.
I have definitely would like to say I'm going to start doing Damp Butter's ideas now. Sorry, Butter. I'm gonna start stealing your ideas on those diva bombs, and I'm gonna start
It's okay.
pushing
He
them
stole
off
it
the
from someone
ledges.
else.
Oh, it's Quick Calf. Ah, yeah, that's... Sorry, dude, you have like 12 names. You're Quick Calf on Xbox, you're Rabbit McGee
5, 4,
on Twitch, and you're Press F in
1.
Discord. My apologies, Quick Calf.
Stop the payload.
It's okay. I stole some plays as Mercy of super jumping and figuring out when the Ryan's gonna shatter. That's how I'm always escaping him.
Ooh.
Got the hack on the
Back on the
bastion.
bastion.
Looking gonna find I'm just gonna say beat because saying his name sounds very mean. We have Tortoise finding meme. Oh,
Ooh.
Kaiser coming and finding Moira.
Real King also getting that headshot. Popping heads.
Cannons showing why they're the defending champions. Let's not forget that Glass Cannons presently are the defending champions. So, much like the NHL playoffs, the regular season, you only got to get into the playoffs, and then you just got to get hot. It's a shame they didn't do the NHL playoffs this year. They just decided once Tampa Bay lost, no more playoffs.
Another
They have
big
about
hole
2 meters
coming
to
out.
go. 60.66 meters. And
What a
Glass
kerfuffle to
Cannons
end it
moving
all.
on.
And that makes
Oh.
it best out of 3.
Play of the game.
I love this. Thank you for supporting that team, Butter. You were the best.
Ooh, that div bomb almost did not make it out. Hit a few walls in the way.
Nick, I believe it's time to announce the last 3. Am I correct? Or did we lose Nick?
Nope. Nick's
Now
still
the
here.
last
Nick
3.
is still here.
with
The final
Nick.
3 picks, which do include the highest vote getter, which much like League MVP does get a small thank you from the league. So the final 3 vote getters is first, congratulations to the Cannons for winning this game. Don't want to take anything away from them. First of the final 3, we have from FNF Crew, TTV Not Rogue.
Congratulations, Rogue.
Rogue also joins everyone else so far with his first All-Star selection.
As this
You know,
is the
all these
inaugural
newbies coming in
first
with the
All-Star
whole first All-Star game picks. It's pretty amazing.
Well, a lot
This
of
isn't
new
Nick's
fresh
first,
faces in
but-
the All-Star game.
I think Nick is our only
Every-
vet.
Every game with Nick is an All-Star game.
We got 2 more.
So the final two, which were the 2 highest vote getters in the entire league, coming in a very tight race with a very late push towards the end, the third member of Soul Reapers playing in the All-Star game, Electra.
Nice.
Congratulations, Electra.
She joins her Soul Reaper teammates Jinx and Snittig. So Soul Reapers will be well represented.
And last but not least,
Last one.
And last but not least, the highest vote getter that we have this season. He is the league MVP. He is from Team Instinct, and it is Pint of Kafefe.
nice.
Nice point.
So All Stars, we will
So
be
once
getting-
again,
I'm proud of you.
Once again, the entire All-Star teams for another time, we will post this in the chat. But from the Grumpy Cat Conference, we have Pint of Kafefe, Kevin, Young Tyler, Tom Troyman, Ginger Gorilla, and Fiasco. And from the Doge Conference, we have Electra, Jinx, Snittig, Hot Dog, TTV Not Rogue, and myself. And those are your elected All-Stars.
Congrats to the All
I'm
Stars.
proud of all of you.
All right, thanks for coming out, everyone. We will catch you for the division finals. Hopefully,
Before-
come.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who watched. Thank you, everyone who casted. Thank you, everyone who played.
Thanks for the subs and the cheers, y'all. Catch you on the flip side.